Positioning control is an awesome skill that keeps you safe on the battlefield. It's all about precise movement, smart positioning, and using your vision to your advantage. Let's take a look back at the 2025 PUBG Mobile Global Open and break down how pro players control the game with details. Positioning control often relies on crouching, peeking, and movement, combined with a third-person view to stay safe while dealing damage. Here's Dynamo from Team Divergent Gaming. When he runs into an enemy, he instantly crouches to avoid exposing his head, then quickly moves behind a wooden box for cover. Once he spots the enemy, he doesn't rush to shoot. Instead, he uses a right peek while aiming down sights, exposing only a tiny part of his body, and manages to eliminate the opponent. This tactic reduces exposure, lowers the risk of getting hit, thus increasing the chance of survival. Key points. When engaging in a fight, always prioritize finding cover. This not only gives you an advantage during battle, but also allows you to disengage safely if you're low on health. Making use of vertical terrain differences can predict enemy movements, and that's the key to dominating with positioning control. When facing a push from multiple enemies, Crystal Gaming Nicotine uses the corner of the stairs for cover. From the high ground, he can spot enemies coming up the stairs early, pre-aim when they approach, and cut down their reaction time to secure a double elimination. Similarly, in a fight on a reverse slope, AKE Force, holding the top of the hill, takes full advantage of the height difference. He can spot enemy positions without exposing himself to apply precise pressure. Key points. When engaging in a firefight, prioritize occupying the high ground for better visibility, attack advantage, enemy suppression, and reduced risk. If you're surrounded by multiple enemies, actively drawing and splitting their fire can effectively break through tough situations. In a tough 1 versus 3 situation for Team Nongshim Red Force, Nongshim Red Force TZ spots a moment when the enemies are all focused on his teammate. He knocks one down from behind, then quickly retreats into a corner of the maze, using the wall for cover and third-person view to scout enemy movements. Then, he predicts the enemy's next move, and while pulling back and firing, he exposes only a tiny part of his body to secure a second elimination. When the last enemy rushes in, he repositions, using the terrain to block the enemy's line of sight and ultimately pulls off a 1 versus 3 clutch. This tactic of constantly repositioning through flexible movement and smart use of terrain allows you to break up enemy fire during the chaos and turning the fight around from a losing situation. Key points. When you're up against multiple enemies, try to create one-on-one situations. Use cover to constantly adjust your position, breaking up their fires and taking them down one by one. That's all for today's episode of Positioning Control Techniques. Stay tuned for more unmissable updates from PUBG Mobile Esports.